won an under-16 premiership in '83. And by 1988, we'd been elevated then to Division 1 in the Southern Footy League. And we won the junior premierships in 16s and 18s in '88.
I was fortunate enough that Peter Mack was there and he was coaching the 16s, and I was given the under 18s. That was our first Division 1 premierships that year, both 18s and 16s. And I think that was the momentum that the club needed.
And that's really where it all started to kick on for the 90s. And then I think in 89, 90, 89 I think it was, Paul Harradine from South Adelaide came to coach and took it to another level as far as professionalism and the way they went about their footy, elevated a lot of the juniors into the seniors, and that's where it all started to happen. And had some terrific kids. They were just really Happy Valley heart. You know, they'd come up through the ranks, and historically all of the kids used to go to Ranella Footy Club from the area. But then all of a sudden the Ranella kids started to come to Happy Valley, and it became quite a rivalry between the two teams, because a lot of the kids were sort of halfway between the two teams, but then came to Happy Valley. And
who got you to the club?
We got sent a letter. We had a decent team at Bradview Primary School, and the club sent us all letters to go out there, so we all went out there.
That was clever.
Yeah, they got some good players from there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when you get a letter and you're in Year 7, you know, you think, oh, geez, this is pretty good.
Braveview Primary School is actually in Happy Valley. It's actually in the suburb of Happy Valley, but because I was already Happy Valley Primary School, they couldn't name it. It's on Tripoli, just off of Tripoli, off of Kernahans Road.
Yep.
There's the era that Nathan came through with the Jarrah Beaches and the Spinks boys, and they all started at Happy Valley, and that was a true rivalry between the two clubs. Started then actually.
Yeah, we started coming good in the juniors. A few teams a couple of years above us started going right in the juniors, and then everyone just sort of worked through into the A grade.
And it was that same group, pretty much, I gather.
Yeah. Well, the first one in '92.
And you played?
Yeah. Yep.
And when they won that first premiership, it was viewed as a bit of a flash in the pan, I gather.
Back in those days, yeah.
It was probably unexpected.
It was. It was.
I've got a pile of the medals over there. I got played in seven grand finals.
7?
Yeah, in the '90s.
So they weren't really turned?
Yeah. Yeah, very lucky. Very lucky.
Well, right time, right place, the right group.
Yep, the right group, and got the right people in.
In fact, you were pretty much unbeatable. Close to unbeatable there for a while.
Well, yeah, we did 3 back-to-backs in the '90s. 3 back-to-backs, so we did 1, 2, and then had a year off, and then 1, 2, and a year off, and won another 2.
And why was that? I mean, what made you so good?
Oh, it was a bit of a changing side. It wasn't the same side every year, but yeah, I just think we had a core of blokes that got together, and we were pretty serious about it.
Yeah, Gilway was probably he was one of the guys, like one of the senior guys that when I first started playing A grade. Didn't make it easy. Like they definitely made you feel good, like to be around, but also didn't want you taking their spot. So when at training sessions, they used to get into you pretty hard, you know, and they used to make you really earn your spot in the team. They wouldn't let you get past it easy. They'd say, you know, they'd actually say, "Do you want this is my spot? Then you got to go through me first." And yeah, you definitely come out through some training sessions with some bruises on you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.